What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Metal Reacts with your host, Scott Cucumber. And this is going to be a song, I should say, by the legendary Metallica. The song is called The Outlaw Torn. Now, this song was recommended to me by a buddy of mine, Alexis. Alexis, if you're watching the video, hi. She said this song came on a random Spotify playlist that she was listening to, a shuffle mix, and it just sort of popped on as she was listening. And she said it's the first Metallica song she's ever heard, which is kind of tragic for me, and I'm sure a lot of other Metallica fans watching this video. If you had a buddy who wanted to get into metal or Metallica and the first album they went to was Load, you'd be like, no! Because for those of you who don't know, I guess I should put this out there. Metallica's best material, the golden era of Metallica, I should say, really goes from 1982, Kill 'Em All, which was their first album, all the way up through the Black Album in 91. So they had Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, and Justice for All, and the Black Album. And those are really like Metallica's classic albums. So if you want to start out with Metallica, you're looking for sort of a song or an album to really get into them, I would choose one of those five and then go from there. I wouldn't have picked something from this album, but to be fair, I haven't listened to this album a ton, and I know I've never heard this song. So this song is the closer on this album, which is interesting, and it's over 9 minutes. So I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get into this thing and see what it sounds like. Sounds new metalish, doesn't it? Sounds like Machine Head. Ooh, I actually really like that. Good job, Alexis, so far. This sounds good. Slow it back down. God, this is so different from like Master of Puppets. Is this like Southern metal? What is this? Hetfield's voice has still got that awesome snarl to it. so far, I can't say anything negative about this track. It's just very different from the Metallica I'm used to. It's a lot slower, and it's got sort of a southern twang to it. Driving me crazy because these guitar riffs remind me of something and I can't think of what it is, but I know I've heard these riffs before. Great note by James right there. That sounded awesome. A good question might be, would you consider this a ballad? Is this a ballad or not? I think it meets many of the criteria for a ballad, but it's a little bit heavier in some parts than a typical ballad would be in my mind. Like, when I think of a Metallica ballad, I think of like Nothing Else Matters as like the perfect example of a ballad, but this has got some of those same qualities, but it's not totally there, you know? It's still got some good heaviness to it and good bite to it. Extended intermission right here. Let's see if it gets heavy again at the end here. There we go. I imagine like driving down a dirt road at night in a red Chevy truck with a cigarette out the window and a drink in the center console, and this is playing right here. That's what I imagine. I think it's safe to say the reason I thought this was taken from something else is actually the opposite is true. I think there's a lot of rock out there, mainstream rock, that has copied this sound. I'd be curious to find out if the entire Load album sounds like this or if it's just this song. They should be wrapping the song up pretty soon. Kind of a subdued solo right here. Hammett didn't do a lot of shredding on this song. I hope that's Kirk Hammett. It should be Kirk Hammett. Yeah, I think Metallica's got a little bit of country in them, and I think that flavor is definitely present in this song. In music, that country sound is sort of like adobo seasoning in cooking. It's like, whenever you put it in something, you instantly recognize it. Or I should say, not adobo, maybe like Old Bay. You guys know what Old Bay seasoning is? You guys know that smell, right? Kind of that fishy smell. Anytime you use that seasoning, you can always tell. And anytime there's a little bit of country in something, you always know it right off the bat. And I think Metallica's got a little bit of that country in their DNA, and I think that's got to come from James. But that was actually, I like that song. That was really cool. I can't believe I've never heard it. Really long, but I thought it was good. Maybe the last minute or so seemed to drag just a tad bit, but it's also difficult knowing when the track is going to end. And I'm kind of waiting for it to wrap itself up, But, yeah, I thought that I was pleasantly surprised by that song. So, Alexis, good job with this recommendation. That was really cool. Who knew that one of my friends that didn't listen to any metal at all 6 months ago would be recommending and turning me on to a Metallica song on my channel? How dare you? How dare you, Alexis? I know everything about metal, okay? No, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Man, are we going to see any more Metallica on this channel? Guys, you got to help me out. I'm already familiar with the 5 records that I mentioned earlier. And if there's some quality, good Metallica that you guys want to turn me on to, please leave those comments in the comment section. Leave those song suggestions down there. Or if there's an album that you think I would enjoy, put that down there. Maybe I'll do it on the channel. The one song that's newer-ish Metallica that I have enjoyed and that I did like was, of course, Spit Out the Bone. And I heard that on Lost in Vegas' channel. That's an awesome song. But yeah, outside of those 5 records, the classic Metallica records, I'm not really familiar with much of their stuff. But that's pretty much going to be the video, guys. I thank you for watching, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe below. Let me know what other metal songs or albums you'd like to see me react to or review on the channel. And I hope you're having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.